short video, I'm going to show you how to install Joomla 3.2 using the Softaculous installer in CPanel. This is my website here, balloonsonline.ie, and I'm logged in already to my CPanel, and as I scroll down to the very bottom here, you can find the Softaculous apps installer. Under here you've got a few scripts that you can install, and these are like the really quick to access scripts. You can just go straight into one of the categories here and get a full listing of everything that you can install. However, in this case we're going to install Joomla. Incorrectly, Softaculous shows this as Joomla 2.5, but once you click on it you'll see that you get the option to install Joomla 3.2. To install Joomla 3.2, once you're in this screen here, simply click on the install button on the top here. Choose the version of Joomla you want to install, in this case the 3.2 version. Choose the protocol. Do you want people to go to www to visit this website or without it, or in fact do you want to use an SSL certificate? In this case we're just going to go with the straightforward www option. The domain name, as you can see here, is balloonsonline.ie, which is the domain name we're installing it in. And in the directory, this one can usually catch people out. You should leave this blank if you want someone to go to www.balloonsonline.ie to see the new Joomla website. Otherwise, leave the directory name in this box. For instance, you could leave in the word new. It will create a new directory, and it will place your website there. So if somebody wanted to visit it, they would have to go to balloonsonline.ie/new. So we're going to take that out. You can give your database a name or leave it as default. In this case we're going to leave it as its default, and then in here you get into the Joomla core settings. So you can give your website name. In this case it's Balloons Online, and then in the site description we can add some information about the website. In this case we're just going to add something very, very short here, that says this website is owned by Michael McGrath. Now under the table prefix you can leave this alone as well. You could change this if you were going to have multiple versions of Joomla installed in the one database, and if you want to install any of the the default sample datas, so you could just put in some dummy pages and information. In this case we're going to leave that blank, and we want a fresh install, and then we can place our username and password that we want to use to log in. So in this case we can use something like balloons for the username, and we can do balloons12 for the password. It's really, really simple. And then you can put in your real name, so you can put in here Mike, and you can put in the email address that you're going to use. So in this case we're going to use mike@balloonsonline.ie. Under here, under advanced options, you have a few other options that you can use, such as disable update notifications. So every time there's a new update brought out for Joomla, Softaculous would normally inform you by email, but in this case we're going to tick that, so we don't want that to happen. And then we're also going to, we can also set up a regular backup to be taken to the website. In this case we don't need a backup. And then here you can set the email address that you want the installation details to be sent to. In this case we're going to have it sent to mike@balloonsonline.ie. So to continue we just need to click the install button, and as you can see it installs it. Now it can take up to 3 to 4 minutes. This really depends on the speed of your own server. We're running quite a fast server here, so it typically takes about 30 to 40 seconds to do. As you can see we're already at 25%, and you'll notice as it goes on a bit further it'll do it much quicker. Once it's finished installing, we can then view what the front end of the website looks like, and we can then log in with the username and password we set up into the back end. So as you can see here it's finished installing, and it gives you two links here. The first one is the website link. If we look at it we can see the whole website as it is installed now, and the second link, if we follow it, it gives you the login page for the back end of Joomla, where you'll be logging in to continue setting up your website. So that's it. It's really, really simple. Before I used Softaculous, it used to take so much longer to do this. You were talking maybe 20 to 30 minutes, as opposed to 20 to 30 seconds that this took.